What's going on, people? It's another podcast with your boy Flo and my nigga Mac with the Mac without the roadie.
That's right, the one and only, the Mac without the Roni. We got to get it right, sir.
I know, right?
And Rebecca's here, y'all.
Oh,
Rebecca, how are you?
You know, I'm chilling like a villain, never killing a still in here.
I get it. You know what? I feel like sometimes we don't give the background people enough love.
Yeah.
I honestly do.
That's the whole productivity of the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I ain't putting shit together.
you know what? When I put it on the credits and shit, I put fucking, producer status. I'm gonna put her in.
It's going to be Rebecca. Rebecca.
Because they don't know none of the fucking shit we do. We're just talking a bunch of bullshit. Oh,
That's what niggas do.
I'm not here for a long time, I'm just here for a good time.
Hey,
Okay?
I like those.
Me too.
I like those.
Me too.
Look.
Stamp that.
Like we
it.
should put that shit in the fucking end of the fucking thing too.
Yeah.
But then I want to fucking say, well, technically, no, that's not no fucking Drake shit, huh?
No, that's just an expression.
Yeah.
Someone said it before he did.
Well, I mean, Drake's telling everybody shit anyway, but
He just, wow.
we're not gonna do that. I'm just fucking around.
Drizzy, I mean, I heard that just the other day too.
Well, I did fucking. I heard some songs that were extremely similar.
Okay, are we gonna say he stole it? Because so the discussion I heard was Drake steals people's shit. I felt like that was a bit like.
I don't want to get started on Drake.
Well, I just heard that he does that, but in my mind, I'm like, maybe he just samples.
Well,
Because
not
sampling
even-
is different than stealing.
Nah, this nigga is going word for word. But even if that was the case,
Okay.
even if the words, because technically, okay, going to school, going to college and shit, you know what I'm saying? If I was to write down words that I seen.
Are you talking about plagiarism? Are you gonna bring up the P word?
Exactly.
Damn.
But you see what I'm saying,
Yeah.
though, right? You see how that works?
It does.
It's exactly plagiarism.
Unless
you
you
quote
quote them and you give them
the credit,
Yeah.
which
Never happens.
never happens. But then again, on top of that,
Yeah.
there's so many different ways because they would say like, oh, because he may not write his own shit.
For sure he doesn't.
He may not. So somebody else might be writing it for him, and he's just a background star. He's just a star, and they produce.
Right.
They create it for him. They give it to him.
True,
So
true.
with that being said,
Right.
the person that actually stole this shit is the one that's doing the plagiarism. Technically,
So it's
speaking.
like an actor in the movie. If you're reciting lines,
Right.
and say it's "Bitch better have my money," are you still an ODB shit? You're just an actor reciting the fucking line,
I mean,
right?
That's it.
So Drake
How
would
I
be
see
the
it.
actor. He's the artist,
yeah.
simply reciting the lyrics of whatever he's given.
And technically, I think it's not illegal.
So I can't say he's stealing people's shit then,
Well, his writers are.
but he's not stealing people's shit.
No, he's not.
So
So technically, I guess he would be free and clear.
we'll let the courts decide.
But even if it was the case, he's
Let it
still,
go.
regardless of if he's doing it or not, he's still making the shit hotter than whoever fucking made the shit.
Yeah,
And then
that's true.
it's more about who. It's more about
what-
who
what-
says it,
Okay.
rather than
I'll give you that.
how it's being said. Because I can give a line to Prince, and I say the shit, and then Prince said it's two different people saying it. So people gonna look
I
at
just
Prince
seen
and be
something that he
like,
said that had me questioning, and I love Prince. Rebecca, we know how you feel about Prince. We love Prince.
I have a lot of things to say.
We love Prince. But
As a matter of fact,
but I seen a clip of this nigga, and he was at a show, and he was talking to someone in the audience, and he said to her like, "You got a man?" I guess she said yeah, and then he said, "Like, is your man fine?" I'm assuming she said yeah.
because that's not bad.
No,
Technically.
wait, I'm not done.
Okay.
Then the nigga said, "But does your man have an ass like this?" and turned around.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that.
I'm just,
No, don't do that.
I'm just. We're gonna cut to a quick commercial break.
I'm not about to laugh at that.
I'm not laughing at it, y'all. I'm not laughing at it.
Don't do that.
And it looked like he had on.
What?
He
He had the chaps?
no.
Did he have the chaps
No,
on?
you know when girls go to the pool and they have the bikini and then they wear like an outfit over it, but
No, nigga. No, he didn't.
that's what it looked like. Okay, I don't think he was wearing that in the clip. It looked very reminiscent of something like that.
Don't do that.
Well, you know,
No.
You know what's funny though? Know what I think is funny? The funny thing about this is, I do understand women, right?
I'm glad you do.
Listen.
I'm glad you do.
My daughter, right? She likes cute guys, right?
Okay.
But most of the cute guys that she sees that are cute are gay.
So she's into the like the metro look thing, the metrosexual kind of.
I mean, yeah, I guess you
That's
could
what
say
Prince was
that.
saying. He was like metrosexual. Okay, fine.
Right.
You're just a super pretty boy, but you like women, whatever.
Well, we're not really sure about his sexual
Preference.
identification.
I am.
Are
Rebecca,
you? Just because you had a dream about that shit doesn't mean you know for sure.
I know he likes pussy.
Because he
Rebecca,
told you that?
is this real? How do we know? How can we confirm this? We gotta fact check this. We gotta call up somebody who knows.
I look like a nigga that love pussy. This nigga look like a nigga that love pussy. Okay?
Nigga, hell yeah.
He looks
Let's
like...
call up the what was his group?
Nah, I don't want to talk to him about that. Nah.
What was her called? What was her name?
I don't even know. I bet she knows. Becca.
The Union.
It was the group that he had.
Whatever the niggas were, her name. Let's call one of them up.
You're talking about.
Tina Marie and...
It was his group. He had like named the group.
It was
The damn it. I don't want to pick up the phone and look it up. Anyways, we love Prince. We're not bashing him. I'm just describing something I saw in the clip, which had me somewhat like.
But then
whoa.
if you could think about it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had the fetishes and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is that a fetish though? Would you ever do that?
Prince like dudes or girls or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could say the same thing about Michael Jackson. He might have like little boys. We don't really exactly know, but I mean,
There's a strong belief that that's what it was apparent.
But and then he tried to, and he said it was like friendly. You know, he missed out on his friendship or missed out on his kid days as a child. So
Yep.
technically, he just wanted to be a kid again. You know what I mean? And
Sleepovers are fine, I guess. Would you let your kids sleep over there?
I would definitely never recommend
never
that.
let my kids sleep over anywhere. But you know, for us back in the day, we were allowed to always go and spend the night at somebody's house as long as the parents verified with the other parents that they were going to be there.
Oh yeah.
Things like that. Like, for me, I did it a lot more.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't let my kids go to nobody's house.
Well, I mean, I'm just
Nothing wrong
saying.
with that.
I'm saying,
Old
but
school.
it's different because you're saying going to. You're talking about you going to your friend's house. That's a child, watched over by an adult, not you going to Paul Wall's crib and hanging out with him as a child. That's completely different.
Don't like or
Paul Wall.
want my kids to-
You think he'd be okay? I think he would be fine.
No,
Paul Wall?
bro.
Paul, what happened with Paul Wall? Is there something-
I just seen him out. I just seen him with a new fucking song. He got some new fucking rapper, some Mexican rapper. He's actually in the background of that shit. You were just telling me about that shit. I saw
spitting bars? Is it
Dude was
Mexican
pretty dope.
I think I seen who you're talking about
Yeah.
because I was on Spotify one day and I think I even like looked him up just to see if he had some new shit out. I think I heard some dude. And then I went to YouTube. You know how that happened.
Yeah.
You're like, what is this? You go to YouTube, then you look at the video, like, oh shit, okay. So I think I know what you're talking about. And
He was
the
pretty
dude
good.
does seem kind of.
He was pretty dope. I liked him. And
It
I
didn't
saw
have
Pop.
like that Mexican essay like sound.
It didn't have that. It was
Right,
more
right.
like a black rap,
yeah,
like
okay, I
you
think
know
I
what I'm saying,
know
like
what
regular rap.
And this dude always it was always big trucks with them. What's with the big trucks with them? Let's talk about that. What is with the ginormous trucks sitting on fucking 32s
Well,
lifted? I don't get it.
It's a Texas thing, though.
No, and I was just telling dude the other day, like when I see the little white vans with the tinted windows, like we deliver and whatever, right? But as soon as I pull up and I see like one of them white,
We don't know what Rebecca's talking about.
trucks
We don't know
with
D or
the-
delivering.
with
We
the
don't know what
tinted
she's talking
windows,
about.
I automatically think like
Rapist?
kidnapping, like
Rapist
Yeah.
van?
kidnapping.
And they actually been out a lot more lately.
The
Yeah.
rapist
I
van.
just
Oh
saw
my
one
gosh.
like a couple. I went to the gas station.
Like that, like I'm uncomfortable even putting mail in the mailbox next to one of these things at this point because I feel like they gonna come take me, So it's just like, let me hurry up.
Rebecca, you're dead. You're definitely gone.
$100%.
We're gonna be for real. There's no hope. I'm not trying to be a
He
dick,
sound dead.
but nah, you might not die. You'll be alive for a while because they're gonna try to run through it.
I would definitely do it.
So
What?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I mean, Beck look good, bro. Just be real,
There was
like.
a situation yesterday where my sister's best friend was, her cousins were in Ensenada, which is in Mexico.
Oh damn.
Did you heard of that?
And they
Fucking
were out
Mexico.
there
You heard about that?
riding
No,
ATVs,
but in
just
Mexico,
having
you already know
a
how Mexico
good
is.
day, just having margaritas and tacos and stuff, and the cartel just came shooting up everybody.
Yeah,
and her
that's-
husband got shot and killed like right in front of her, just yesterday.
Yeah. It just happened.
That's Mexico. Like that doesn't. You know the sad part about that story is I'm not even shocked by that. It's sad as fuck, but I'm not shocked because we all know how Mexico is. If you go, Mexico's one of
Never
those.
like that.
Right, but Mexico now is like enter at your own risk. That's what it is now. If you go vacation, I don't care if it's Cancun, fucking Puerto Vallarta, wherever you go, you're
That's
still
like
entering
Rosarito.
Mexico. Yeah, and it's fucked up. It's like you said, it wasn't like that. Every now and then you hear a story about that shit back then, but you're like, oh damn, maybe there's just the wrong part. Now it's like, oh, I was in Ensenada doing a tour, and the whole bus got kidnapped by the cartel. You're like, what the
The
fuck?
whole bus, Jesus
Like, what
Christ.
the fuck?
Cartels out there tripping.
Yeah, when I did a cruise out there, when you dock in Ensenada, they've got the military like right there. As soon as you open your little curtains, your little fucking for your little room and shit, they're standing right there posted up, and it's like reassuring, but not. It lets you know like it's some real shit about to pop off. But I'm glad they care enough about American money to try to protect us, so you're kind of reassured. But yeah, that shit is.
Don't though. That's
Well, that's true, but in my
I mean, they
mind,
can't protect everything. They can't be everywhere at once.
no, but that's the thing. Like, it's never been bad enough to where cartel don't even allow you to have a good time. They're not even letting tourists have a good time at this point. You go out there, and as soon as you pull up, the niggas are shooting you.
Well, Mexico's off the list now again.
Yeah. Again, I know, right? It was on because the shit was going down bad for like a while when I was younger, and then all of a sudden, like you don't hear nothing.
Yeah, it
Like,
was
you remember that
kinda
one
chill.
time when they fucking had that shit on YouTube and they chopped the motherfucking heads off and shit? Like, what the fuck? And then at that point, I realized
That's that Faces of Death type shit.
I can't go there.
You ever see that shit?
No.
Faces of Death? Nigga, you're missing out on one of America's greatest like video production. That shit is wild.
Faces of America?
No, nigga, Faces of Death.
Faces of Death.
Yeah.
Faces of Death.
You can't find it. It's
Becca,
like
can you
been-
put that on for me?
It's been like blacklisted in America. You can't find it. Back in the day, we had VHSs of the shit. It's kind of like that anarchist cookbook.
You gotta say what VHS is, man.
It's what does it stand for?
I don't know.
VHS?
Yeah.
Video home tape?
Video home system?
No. Oh yeah, video home system. Yeah, video home system.
Was it?
I think so.
Something like that.
That's what it sounds. That's what it seems like it should
What
be.
did DVD stand for?
I don't know. Why are we not asking these questions before we buy shit? We just buy the shit. Hey, get the DVD player. Oh, what does it do? Oh, it plays
Digital
this.
video.
Digital video.
Disc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say DVR, but we kind of know that one. I can't believe I never knew what VHS stood for.
I didn't
VCR.
know that.
Video.
What was that?
Video
Camera recorder.
I don't know. We're going with that one, folks.
BBC?
Huh?
What was it?
VCR.
This was tailored exclusively to Rebecca. What about BBC?
First of all, I am way older than you. So let's not go there. Okay?
I don't know what it means. I've heard that phrase thrown around just randomly amongst the ladies.
What does BBC stand for you?
Big black cock.
I thought that was a British broadcasting channel.
There was.
Oh,
Definitely.
Whoa, Rebecca. Whoa, I can't believe you. I cannot believe you. Sir, we're going to toast to that. We're going to toast to that one right
I'm
now.
not toasting the big black cock.
No, because she said what she felt.
Okay,
That's
I guess.
all.
I guess I can toast
We
that.
We appreciate your honesty. That's all. That was on a British broadcasting channel, but she had other plans.
I just know big
Nice.
black cock.
I don't think that's a thing though. I always figure like,
Wait, what's not a thing? Blick back.
well, no, I'm just saying like you can't have a cock and it's big. A cock is like a white version of penis. Like you get a penis, If you got a big dick, if you got a big cock, you got a big dick. That's what you got, dick.
So then it should be BBD.
Yeah, BBD.
But that's Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah, so it's
So we
still.
can't. We Rebecca, are you warming up yourself?
What are you doing?
No, I'm not putting pizza in
Oh, okay. So BBD's already been taken.
Don't worry about what I'm doing. Why you not do that when the fat bitch jumped on me?
Classic line. Classic. I love it. BBD taken. Okay.
Right.
BBC. It's
You ain't
seems
have
like
to,
it's
but you
okay.
don't have to say BBD though.
But do they
technically.
have? How come we don't have one as men for
Like
like
what?
women? Like
We do BBW.
no, that's okay. BBC is a specific part of a man. BBW is the whole woman. How come we don't have BBT? Big titties,
Yeah,
Big-
you got
big-
BBLs.
big fat ass, BFA. Like we don't have nothing like that, right? Why don't we have that?
That's because woman power.
Because I think if you put big in front of anything, females don't feel disrespected. BBC.
Damn, I guess.
You say that.
That's like,
You say
okay,
that.
now we know we got
Yeah,
big ass.
especially
If
Asian
you
dudes,
put,
they're gonna
like,
love that
big
shit.
in front of anything else, now we feel like disrespected because like.
You
now
trying to
we
say I'm
feel
fat?
insecure.
Damn, Rebecca, you're filled with so much knowledge. I never thought about that.
That sucks.
I know that is fucked
So that
up.
means y'all can speak your mind, but we can't speak our mind.
I mean, we speak on
Double standard.
Big black cock. If you ain't got no big black cock, we ain't calling no BBC.
But what if they're not black, but they're white with a big cock?
Okay, so BWC.
What if they're Asian?
Big AC.
Back, nigga.
What if they're Indian?
Big IC.
Okay, damn, that's all. Mexican?
Big MC.
BMC.
That sounds like a rapper, Big
yeah,
MC.
BMC.
Big MC coming to the stage. And he's just like, I ain't got no raps, y'all, but I got a big dick. That's all I
I
do.
got a big
Right here. This is what they call me out
I
for.
got that swang, nigga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who wants to come to the after party? Meet me in the back. I never thought about that, but yeah, I guess you're right. It would be offensive to the ladies.
Yeah,
That's so sad that we're sensitive like that. Why do we have to be
Why you say
sensitive?
we?
Well, I mean, as a society. Not us, but as a
We
society.
don't you think we do enough for the ladies already?
Sometimes I think we do too much.
You think?
Yeah.
Shit.
I think. I love women. I love the fuck out of ladies.
How much?
Oh, so much. Like I wouldn't die for them, for sure not. But I love them enough to yell at somebody trying to kill him. Hey, leave her alone. You know?
And then walk away.
Hey.
And then walk
If
away.
it's written.
Also, because at
If it's
that
written.
point, it's like it's an emergency situation.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But some guy would be like, kill that bitch because he was scorned. Man, you know what I mean? Yeah, get her. Let me get her next. Am I lying though? A nigga would say that. Not a nigga, but well, it might be a nigga, but more white dudes I think would say that.
I think white people would do that. I don't know. Honestly, it's starting to be like even
The
neck
shit,
and neck at
the
this
shit
point.
we doing is
Because
starting to catch
technically,
up.
I just saw. Listen, every time that you fucking see somebody do some crazy shit, oh, this guy just end up killing his girlfriend because he was cheating on her, blah blah blah, or she was cheating on him, blah blah blah. And the first thing you would think is, bro, it's a white dude, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit is always like some white people shit. But I definitely seen a lot of black murder suicides that are black people as of late.
Yeah. We gotta stop
Motherfucker
that,
said
y'all.
that
We need to claim, we need to take back our blackness by not
stop
doing
being
that.
so fucking emotional.
We are living in emotional ass times with niggas.
Yeah.
And ladies love to say it. And at first I thought it was like, okay, they tripping. They're trying to bash men. But then I see men and I be like, damn, I see what the ladies are talking about. Because dudes nowadays don't even want to work.
Well, that right there is a different thing.
Like-
That's true. Niggas don't. Look,
What?
but then you can't fucking sit here and protect men that they don't want to fucking create their own shit.
That's crazy.
and
That's
then right,
crazy.
Becky, we were just talking about this shit, weren't we? Like you ain't no like I'm a man, right? And I as a man will never respect another man that can't do for himself.
Yes.
And if I'm
It's
fucking
not
sitting
even for
over
the
here
ladies.
making money,
It's for the men.
it's
Like,
for-
we're
it's
not
a-
respected amongst men if we don't get out there and tend to the field, as they say, and like
Yeah.
actually labor. So
I don't
fuck
like
the
that
women.
term.
Like fuck the women. Let's like I don't want to be outcasted as a man.
right?
So I need to get out there and do something. But for guys to be like, nah, fuck that shit. My girl got me. Like,
I mean,
if you fall on hard times, I get it. If say
Well,
you had
that's
a job,
different.
So what's wrong with that though?
would a woman take care of a man?
I mean, I understand the whole aspect of men having that, you know,
Masculine,
yeah, like they want
independence.
that, you know.
That's it right
But
there. You answered it.
if you got a female that
Mm-hmm.
you're in love with or you're with, and you have to be that person to allow your guards to go down for that female to take care of you, they're gonna take care of you
Well,
because they
and
love you.
right, but
But
in that sense of what you're saying, the reason why men would focus on creating their own income or making more money, and not even all saying, not saying that more money than the fucking female, but creating their own income is to show their worthiness to themselves. And
Yep.
if they decide to, let's say, stop working and their woman can take care of them, there's gonna be a lot of fucking females out there that will be fine with take care of their man, knowing that they make enough money and still respect their man. But there's a lot of females out there they won't respect their man.
nowadays, I feel like a lot of more females are more independent than we used to be. Like females weren't always the caretakers growing up; it was always the man.
Right.
But now I feel like females are to the point where they're done, you know, having these relationships and having these, you know, niggas that don't do anything. So I feel like a lot more females are on their boss shit.
They're splitting
Right.
roles though. Now.
But and that and
That's
with
what
that
it
being
is.
said, those females that want to do the boss bitch shit, they don't really need a man or want to have a man in their life at all. So with that being said, do you think they will want to relinquish their status as of making sure they can do whatever they want to do? Because see, there's a
I think
fucking
it's a thing for a female that it would make her feel good to be able to do that.
You know what it is? Honestly, it's we've reached a time now where, for financial reasons, we had to split it. Because back in the day, a man's income, whether he worked at the fucking paper mill, whether he worked at the fucking warehouse, he made enough money to take care of the family. So the women didn't have to. 2023, you can't even get by as a single motherfucker on like $60,000 a year.
Yeah.
So women have had to step up to help out, but that doesn't mean they had to like negotiate. Okay, if I'm going to work, that means I'm not cooking. Like, that didn't happen. What it is now is women are like, listen, I'm working too. I can't cook every day. So as a man who loves his woman, will be like, I get that, cool. I have no problem helping out too. Before, we never did that. Before, women were always home, cook, clean, take care of the kids. So that wasn't even a thought of ours. But now that women have stepped into like the work field, we real men understand that, have no problem stepping in, doing dishes, doing laundry, picking the kids up.
I mean, I've always been that person to where, you know, even still, like, I'll come home, I'll cook, I'll clean, you know, I'll go to work all day. Come home, first thing I want to do is cook dinner.
But you're a traditional woman too, though. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Look, when
I
you
mean,
were
but where do you distinguish that this person is traditional or not?
that what you just said.
okay, their age for one. Their age will definitely let you know.
Well, not necessarily either.
For the most part, anyone in 2023, anyone in their 30s, mid 30s and up, were pretty traditional in our way of thinking.
Right.
Okay, but
Anyone
I
in their
feel like now at our age, because we are that age and we know that these things need to be done. What about the younger age? Because we were at the younger age at one point.
Right,
I
but
can never
times
tell
are
you
different
that.
though.
I-
We were that
you see
age.
trends with, you know, high schoolers and middle schoolers now that we did when we were kids.
Right.
Right.
So how do you know that they're mentally at that same? They're not. They're at the same stage that we were thinking.
Because when we were
when things
growing
were
up,
happening.
we still lived in a time of single income household was sufficient. That's what it is. We saw that. So even though now we're older, times have changed for us, we still remember back in the day when mom stayed at home, dad worked. These kids nowadays, they don't see that because they grew up in a day where mom went to work, dad went to work. Some might be traditional, depending on how their parents taught them, but a good portion of them were just like, nah, my mom was an independent woman. I'm finna be an independent girl.
And like I said, when they come bring that shit back with the relationship and shit like that, with the fucking females being, you know, independent and everything, they don't want to take direction from a man because they've already been able to fucking handle their shit for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's hard to let that shit go. As far as me being, let's say, for example, me being a single person, a single man. I've been single, I don't know, 30 fucking years. I end up getting into a relationship with a fucking woman that has also been single for 30 fucking years
But
or
handling
whatever.
her shit, though.
When we come together, we like each other, we want to be together, but then when we come to that relationship and we move in together, the authority is going to be back and forth because she's going to be used to doing certain things and certain things happening this way. I'm going to be used to doing certain things because I like things this way. I've been doing this my whole life.
It's almost like two alphas in a way, but not.
In a sense. And that's that. And with that fucking shit happening, men, if that was to happen and a female made, like, let's say $1 million a year and I'm making 30,000, right? I'm making 30,000, she's making $1 million, right? That right there in itself could hurt confidence of a man already because we know that she could pay for all these different things.
For sure.
For whatever reason,
what value do I have in her eyes?
Exactly. That's what we're looking for. And even if she does respect me, she does care about me, she does all these different things, you're always going to be sitting here worried about, okay, if we get into an argument, we get into a fight, whatever the fuck, she might kick me out. Or, she'll, push me somewhere, or she could just always move or do X, Y, and Z.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, only for the fact of the matter that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if somebody's in a relationship with somebody that doesn't have a job and doing all these things or whatever for that person, majority of those people will not kick you out. You know, like I said, a lot of females like that recognition and knowing that they're the ones doing everything for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can get those couple of people that might be like, oh, well, nigga, you ain't got no job, doing all this stuff. I'm just saying.
No, you actually putting some fucking gems in this shit right now.
Yeah.
Like you speaking some real shit because look, and all of us niggas always fucking felt like we was piece of shit. Mm-hmm. We wasn't worth any of this shit, and she just sitting here talking about all we gotta do is just show up appreciation.
Yeah.
Hella.
If we feel loved and we feel appreciated by our nigga,
it don't
none
matter
of that shit matters.
Right. What I'm saying is initially though, you're less likely to talk to a man who ain't got a job, living at home with his mom.
True.
Talking about he wants to be a rapper. I'm just saying, talking about he wants to be a rapper, got 1 or 2 baby mamas, as opposed to a man who sees a woman and she's like,
okay, so that just goes back to saying that a man knows what the fuck needs to be going on at this point. But if it's not going on for him and you have a female that you're fucking with that is really down for you, they will make sure that you're okay at the end of the day.
True, but those are rare.
And even if
my
that
whole group of fucking baddies that I got rolling with me.
Rebecca, you got a group of baddies and they're not here.
Yeah.
Listen, next podcast, y'all, we're gonna have them up in here. Okay.
Y'all ain't never gonna see me.
Not Rebecca, but we're gonna see the baddie she's talking about because you heard her.
Yeah.
We're gonna see there's gonna be at least 1 or 2 up in here.
I'm saying that all of my friends, if somebody is loving them the way they want to be loved, whether they have a job or not, or rather they're doing whatever the fuck, and they taking care of that nigga, then that's
But in the eyes of honestly, in the eyes of a woman, the respect, is it through the roof or is it kind of like, man, you ain't got a job, so if you try to tell me something,
yeah, because
that's there's a trade off there.
I get it.
There's like a whole fuck you gonna tell me?
Because it's the same thing when females be like, you ain't got enough big dick energy to tell me shit. If your dick is like this, or your dick is like that,
is that
you
a real
can't sit
thing?
here and yell at me and tell me shit.
Rebecca, is that a real thing? You're a lady. Is that a real thing?
If they don't have a big dick.
No, well,
I'm saying,
energy.
if they can't fuck you right, if they're not fucking you right, or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That nigga yell at you.
At that point, you're settling. And all my bitches know that we ain't about to be settling and doing all this bullshit for somebody that ain't got no big dick.
So what's big dick? You know what? For the viewers out here, all right, we're gonna let a lady break it down because I don't know what defines big dick energy for you guys, for ladies. I'm curious to know. Is it the way he carries himself? Is it his outfit? Is it his mannerisms, the way he talks? Like, what is it that really?
It's the dick.
Right. Okay. I get that. But I mean, before you see the dick, there's an energy that's like giving off, right? What is that energy that's like?
We
Okay.
pay attention to other things. You know?
Which would be?
Which would be how you walk.
Walk.
How
Write
you
that down,
talk.
y'all. Talk.
Okay. walk into.
how you present yourself.
So you
You're
swagger.
walking around.
Okay.
and You're doing all this little swinging.
Okay. So the swag got to be on point. Write that down. Okay.
Yeah. So we really just go based on that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I'm a side hug type of person. You know what I mean?
Oh,
If I do a side hug and I let my thigh rub up on your dick, I'm gonna be able to tell if you're working with something or not.
You see? I told you. We've been
That's
we
what?
have listen. But see, you're thinking small. See, look, you're thinking like this, bro. Expand that.
I've never heard that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But see, expand that.
Side hug.
Where have you ever gotten side hugs
I
from?
can't give you a full hug because I got titties. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get the full. You know what I'm saying? You know, stress, whatever. But if I give you that side hug and then my thigh can rub up on it, I'm feeling.
So that's intentional, the thigh.
Yeah.
But see, this is the thing.
Okay, what if you're in the club though?
Same thing.
Grocery
Because I
store.
know when I'm at the club, somebody gonna try to buy me a drink, somebody gonna try to take me home, somebody gonna try to fuck.
Nah, we are gentlemen.
That's
We would
a lie.
never.
That's a
I
lie.
would never.
Oh, okay.
I'm definitely a nice guy. I wouldn't do that.
I'm just saying, side hugs is gonna give me a little preview of what I'm gonna be working on when I get home.
So then you're saying I should wear gray sweats all day and get side hugs?
I'm not your bitch. So
Well,
I'm
just
not gonna tell you
you're
that.
offering advice to men
But
out there.
I'm gonna say my nigga can't.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
with that being said, if you expand that thought of where you get side hugs from, where is the place that you get side hugs the most?
Work.
Or church.
Or church.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn.
That's what I said. I've been molested for a very long fucking time. I've never even noticed that. As a matter of fact, the side hugs that I've ever given, I didn't even know if my dick was even touching. I didn't know if leg was touching me. I didn't know any of this shit.
That's why
I had no idea. Listen. For all you guys know, I'm in a relationship. Okay?
He is.
Not with Becca, but I'm in a relationship.
He is.
And I had got the side hug. So I'm over here about to fuck my shorty, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, she don't even know. So I'm trying to be secretive. Like I'm trying to let that shit be a surprise. So I can just come and just right on this shit, right? But little did I fucking know, she already fucking knew what it was before it even came. I'm like, and she was like, and she told me, oh yeah, I already peeped you out. What you mean you peeped me out? Oh, I gave you a little side hug and you know what I'm saying? I just like felt up on it. When did this happen? Well, when I first talked to you.
I don't know how.
How the fuck did this happen, bro?
These ladies are like fucking ninjas,
Bro,
with this.
like, and they
because guys can't do that.
But that's what I'm saying.
You can't do that.
If we get a hug and we get a tit in our chest,
Well, like,
that's the most we can do.
Yeah, you gotta kind of like, oh, I don't want you to think this is weird.
But you can't. And then on top of that, what you gonna do? You can't fucking hug no shorty. You hug a shorty, your hands can't be too low, cause then you'll be a creep ass.
Yeah, you can't be on the side.
You know what I'm saying? They can't do all that shit.
No, you can't
you
do
know
a front hug where you go down and she goes above your neck. That's
a no go.
Yeah, you might as well high five her now. I guess that's all we gotta
I don't want to do that. Like,
hell no.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Cause back when I was younger and shit, right? You know, when I was like in high school and fucking even a little bit past high school and shit. You know, when I used to fucking greet fucking bitches and shit, my fucking whole thing was I'm hug you, I'm grabbing cheeks every time.
Damn, you were one of those guys.
I'm grabbing cheeks all
It's
the
a
time.
pervert.
I know. I don't want to say it though, but
But
I
I
feel
mean-
it's a little pervy.
It could be.
It's a little
It
pervy.
could be possibly
A little pervy.
True,
Yeah.
but at the same time, that it wasn't like a negative thing. They was cool with it. It was like a normal fucking thing. It was normal for me. I was grabbing cheeks every time I gave a bitch a hug, and it was all normal. Nobody fucking say here like, Darius, get off me. Stop playing with.
Yeah.
I would.
So yeah, that's editing. That's always
That's
editing.
the edit, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I get it. I just feel like
I just thought it was normal. What am I sitting here? When I was fucking doing that shit, it was normal for me. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. No, I get what
everybody
you're saying,
fucking knew.
But
the
you know
shit.
why though? Because your swag and your big dick energy allowed it to be okay. That's what it is. If you were a geeky ass, nerdy, I don't know if we could trust it. You think they would let you do it? They'd be like, nah, get away from me, creep.
But I do fucking feel like that we do
your
have
swag,
certain.
Your swag made it okay. Where girls were like, oh, okay, that's what it is.
We do.
He doesn't mean nothing
we do
by
have
it.
certain, and I always fucking felt like fucking certain niggas have certain abilities.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like fucking you onto the X-Men type shit. You know what I'm saying?
If they ask me my superpower, I'm like, nigga, I got super stroke. And they're like, what's that? I'd be like, Jean Grey, come here. Rogue, you can watch. Let me
Oh,
show
man,
you what's up.
Man, yeah, she can't touch you. But
Yeah.
with
Nigga,
that
you
being
think
said,
what
with,
the fuck?
with that being said, though, for like, if you were to fucking go ahead and
Yeah. Flo. Get
so
back to it.
if you was a
We need
if
to
you
get
was
back to
a
it. Rebecca, you're gonna go to your office in a second.
so if you was to like certain men have certain abilities.
Yes.
If I was this geeky ass nigga, I can't be coming up to a shorty and be like, yeah, hey, how you doing? I just want to know what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Or I could say, I can't be some geeky nigga like, oh man, them chicks is fire. You got them big old booties. Like, them,
It
oh,
could
you a
work
badass
though.
little
Think
shorty.
about the twist in that.
Well, that, no.
Nigga, think about it.
No.
Okay, a nerdy dude, right?
Uh-huh.
A nerdy dude. Flo, over here. A nerdy dude. Walking around, right? He got his backpack, his JanSport all, tight on his back, and we know he's in like AP calculus and shit, advanced science. If he had the swag though, and he was just like talking to a girl in his class, and he was just like, "Dang girl, you got that thing." How mind blown would she be? She wouldn't expect it.
Yeah,
which
but
would work.
But we both know that there is a level to the shit. Especially that time frame when you're talking about. You're talking about when we're kids. You're talking about when we're in high school type shit.
Okay.
Females have a certain person or personality that they're looking for in a man. That is not that person.
I don't know. In
I'm
high
just
school,
telling.
I used to see niggas like, how do you got this girl as your girlfriend? So I can't even say that.
Never seen that. Never seen that. It's always been the same shit. Has been in every other fucking shit. Letterman jackets, and all these motherfuckers,
Jocks.
all them niggas, all the motherfucking people that fucking doing sports and shit.
Those were who? Those were the trophy boyfriends and girlfriends back in the day, right? They was fucking everybody. I remember going to parties. I went to a party one day when I was in high school, and I had this chick. I'll never forget her name. Her name was Nicole. I mean, that's not her name. Anyway,
I never forget her name. Her name was Nicole.
I went to a party.
That's not her name.
And we were chilling. It was my homeboy's house. We were chilling and shit.
Yeah.
And she was a soccer player. She wasn't like the little petite soccer. She was like a thicker. You would thought maybe she was a goalie, whatever. She was a soccer player. Well, randomly at this party, she was like, "Hey, let me see your dick." White girl, mind you. Now I had a girlfriend. My little girlfriend. She was from Honduras, a little Spanish chick. So I'm like, it threw me off because she just randomly saw me at the party and said that to me. Now, me being me, I was like, nah, you're tripping. But that's a high school me. I'm like, no, you're tripping. She's like, no, I want to see it. And I was like, why? She was like, well, because I've never seen one in real life. I've only seen them on porn. I want to see it in real life. And I heard you had a big... My follow-up question was, who did you hear that from? Who do you think you heard it from?
The last bitch you was fucking with?
No, the girlfriend, my girlfriend. That's who took... That's when I learned women were the best advertisement for you ever. You don't have to advertise yourself. But that's a whole nother story.
I'm not gonna do that.
So, this girl never looked at her ever in life as anything or not worth, but anything that I would potentially take down.
Yeah.
But the fact that she hit me with that random ass shit,
Right.
had me instantly look at her like, what the fuck? Like, okay, so you get down with the get down too? Because if you're asking me about, you obviously get down to get down. So you never really know who is with the shit. Just because they got the jock boyfriend, they could truly have like a fetish for like nerdy dudes.
All right, that's
you
true.
Just don't know.
That is definitely true. But how rare?
Wasn't
is
a
that?
nerd though.
How rare is that though? It's super rare because it's a quid quo pro, nigga. They people are always
How do you spell
designed
that?
QUID QUIP PRO. It's the same shit.
Is that's what it is?
Yeah.
Quo pro.
And Q.
Okay, that was random as fuck.
PRO.
I've heard it said in like, Law and Order, but I never knew.
Oh, it's like the law and order to things. This is how things work.
So like Law and Order.
Like you said, yeah. So it's just
Perfect.
like, it's just technically the fucking same situation. It's like,
Yes, the standard.
it's a standard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The standard, even
Gotcha.
though fucking that could possibly happen, doesn't mean it will. You know what I'm saying? You can have the nerdiest nigga in school, but like I said, you have to have a certain kind of personality, a swag, and a look to be able to say certain things. Certain niggas can get away with certain shit.
Okay.
Rebecca, did you like nerds?
Okay, no, let's talk about it because at the end of the day, if you have a nigga, okay, let's just say, and I don't want to go on anybody's situation too much. I'm saying, so I'm not going to press on that. But I'm 35 years old at this point, which I'm way older, but I'm gonna just go 35. You got a nigga that's 20. Real flashy, got money, doing all this bullshit, got Rolexes and fucking Fendi and like all this shit or whatever. You don't think that that's gonna be a thing?
But what's your status?
But you said 50, right?
My status is I can do bad by myself. That's my status.
Okay, so are you like rap culture type of girl?
No,
or are you like?
But there are females that are. Me, I don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in this scenario, like rap culture type. Because if you're a rap culture type of girl, then that 20 it doesn't matter if he was 20, 19, or 44. If he's got the Gucci, Fendi, Benz chains, it's still gonna intrigue you because that's part of that culture.
No, that's not gonna intrigue me because I'm not that person that is intrigued by that.
Not
shit
necessarily you
at the end
specifically.
Of the day, if I really fucking work hard enough on my own, I can get that shit by myself. So that's just what I'm saying. But there are females out here that see that and think that that's gonna be their life. Like somebody's gonna spend that money.
Gotta blame that on TV.
So at the end of the day,
blame that on rap videos.
I'm not intrigued by.
Well, you're not materialistic.
Shit, you know
but again, you're what? Traditional woman.
Right.
You grew up in times where that was never a thing,
for me,
though.
is me taking care of myself, me taking care of my kids,
which is good though. But
fucking having my own shit.
But what I'm saying in 2023, when you can pick up this right here and become an instant sensation overnight,
I know
it
that
changes shit.
I definitely have options of calling people to have what the fuck I want.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm talking. I'm talking about you
saying.
getting on like Instagram, becoming like a sensation overnight. Like that's the times we live in right now. When we were growing up, that was never a thing. Only way to get to Hollywood was to take your ass to Hollywood, audition for a fucking show.
I was in Hollywood already, so that's what I'm saying. I'm not intrigued by that.
Well, Rebecca, we're not talking about you. We're having a general conversation.
I'm just saying, in general, on my
Are you following me, Flo?
No,
experience, I'm not intrigued by that because I was already there by myself.
Right, but
I
again,
didn't have
you're
anybody helping me do that.
But you're still, but at your core, you're still a traditional woman. That's just it. You still cook for your man, no matter how tired you are. That's what traditional women would do. They can be up all day.
Traditional when it comes to that.
So that's what I'm saying. But
your
your morals and values are still aligned with traditional ways of thinking. All I'm saying is that in 2023, of that's out the window.
Most women don't do that. Most women would.
The shit's crazy now.
No, some women don't even want to cook. Some women don't even want to clean. Some women don't want to do anything.
Yeah, you're not gonna tell me what to do.
And the fucking thing about that shit is kind of strange, is because when most women will go to work, they will fucking sit there and their boss will tell them this, that, and the other, and they'll sit there, stay late, do all these different things that the fucking boss tells them to do, and then they get home and they don't give a fuck about what they man say. They just do whatever they fucking.
And what if the roles were reversed though? What if the roles were reversed? If we men now we're like, I ain't finna go to work. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, as a woman, you're like, I'm not finna cook. I'm not finna clean. You're not my dad. You're not my slave owner. You don't own me. I have freedom.
Because we love the person that we're with.
No, but what I'm saying is,
so
if the roles
are
were
you
reversed,
telling me that the reason that the fucking women would do it is because they actually love the person? So so it basically let me know that the female themselves are letting the man know that they don't really appreciate them or don't really care about them. No, I'm just talking about in the sense that that person isn't the one for them.
That do those things only for the fact of the matter that they are trying to gain this person to be that person.
Right.
But then there are those females that are actually doing it because they can, and they don't necessarily need anybody. Like in my situation, I did that shit already because I have kids.
Right.
I cooked, I cleaned, I came home. You know what I'm saying? I did all
you were a
the
superwoman.
things
You were a
already,
superwoman.
but having a man for me was just like, okay, he's gonna get all those things too because I already do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be here. I don't need you. I want you at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what you get when you fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of females that are out here doing those things.
For those of you guys who are watching, all the Rebeccas, comment. Let us know where y'all at, because your boy's trying to find something like that. You know,
I'm just saying, there's females out there that do those things to try to gain a man. know what I'm saying? But those are the needy ones. Those are the ones that feel
Y'all
like,
who are needy, don't
yeah.
comment.
Yeah. But
Only the real ones.
I didn't need to be doing that for my nigga.
Only the real ones.
I was doing that for myself. You know what I'm saying?
What's that song Webby sang? INDEP. Was that Webby?
Yeah.
INDEP.
But that's the only thing though, because that's the one thing that's scary as fuck though.
That's another
Technically,
because
I don't like that either because.
But how independent?
Okay, let me tell you this. I'm gonna be real.
I
with
like
you.
it independent.
Let me be real with you. You say that. It
depends on the level of independence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if you get yourself in a relationship with a fucking woman that's independent, meaning she don't need you, right?
Gotcha. I know
most motherfucking men are in a relationship with a woman because that man needs that woman, and the man wants to be needed. You feel what I'm saying? He wants to be able to feel like he can fill this space for you. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He can give you this type of level-headedness, security, love, affection, all those different things. The whole purpose of a man itself and within a relationship is to fucking fulfill the security needs.
Okay, I can get that.
And if you get with a person that's fucking independent and they're just like feel headstrong and like, you know what, I can do all this by myself, nigga, I don't need you, da 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 da. Then where do I fall in this situation, in this relationship? Where do I? Yeah, because now in every relationship, in any relationship, period, friends, family, cousins, sisters, all the motherfucking things. Everybody is taking something from someone. That's how the relationship works. You are friends with somebody that's on, I don't know, fucking out in Turkey or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You talk to this person probably because you just want to get your fucking feelings across and you feeling good about yourself because they can help you with your issues or whatever the fuck. So that's what you're getting from that friend. The other friend might be calling you or listening to you and they might like you in a different type of way or make them that you fucking are fulfilling their need to be like, okay, I'm that nigga to fucking help you fucking feel better, da 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 da. That's where I get out of this relationship. I feel good by helping you. And then I feel good by you helping me. Every relationship is a give and take. It doesn't matter what it is. Your kids, your cousins, nephews. Right. It's always something. You use people.
I'll be real though. As far as like independent women, because I know quite a few. Me personally, I'm not gonna say I don't fuck with them, but I won't commit to that because I know where I'm at and I'm a realist. You're here. So example, I have a friend. Mm-hmm. She's been divorced for, I don't know, 6-7+ years, right?
Right.
Had to start over, got a place, single mom, taking care of 5 sons actually, taking care of 5 sons, everything, right? So met her randomly, just in life, met her. She was feeling me, really was. I was freshly going through my divorce, like real fresh. And I was liking her though. She was really wonderful. Liked her, everything about her. You know, she was everything I envisioned as like a woman.
Right.
We're talking, we're going back and forth, and she would always let me know, like, why the fuck don't you see that, like, I'm the one for you? That's how she was. Like, I'm an open book, nigga, I'm here for you. What I felt was, it was unfair for me in the stage that I was at to get with somebody who's already arrived. Right. You've already ran your race. You're at the finish line. I'm just starting that race. So I used to tell her, like, listen, it's not that I don't like you. I don't want to fuck with you, but I know where I'm at and I know where you're at. It's unfair for me to block whatever guy that might be out there who is in the same position you're at, who's already ran his race, who's equipped. He might even look exactly like me for all I know. I felt it was completely selfish of me to keep this woman who's already done. She's cooked. She's seasoned, been in the oven for 2 hours, cooked, ready. Here I am, barely coming out the fucking refrigerator. I felt that was unfair for me to try to, just because I knew how much she was into me, I felt that was completely selfish to do that to her. So I used to tell her all the time, like, nah, if you find, and she did. She found somebody. Not gonna lie, it hurt me a little bit at first because I was like, damn, I thought I would always have her.
Right.
But I had to realize, nigga, you told her, don't let you be the reason why she stops finding love. And as a man, it didn't tear me apart, but it was probably the realest I've ever been as a man. You know me, I'm full of hella bullshit. But it was the realest moment I had as a man because I was being for real with her.
Right.
And that's my thing
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
When I talk to women, I don't mislead them. I let them know this is who I am. This is where I'm at. If you're okay with it, then cool. If you're not, no hard feelings. I won't curse you out, call you a bitch, fuck you. No, feel free to move on to something better. But if you're gonna fuck with me, this is who I am. And some of them, they like that. They're just like, damn, he's so real. He's so raw. And it blows my mind. I'm like,
anyway.
wow. How? What?
That shit's better anyway. Be able to tell the truth about shit. That's the best part. Because if you were just telling the truth about the shit, there's no reason for you. People could be mad.
Rebecca, I don't think it's in the oven.
And it's been in the oven for 30 minutes.
There's nothing in the oven.
No, I just started the oven.
No, it started 30 minutes ago.
There's nothing in the oven.
No, I haven't put it in yet.
Put
Well,
it in there.
yeah, you preheated it.
Yeah, you really preheated it.
It don't take that. It don't take 30 minutes to preheat.
It definitely beeped already.
Let's talk about it.
And that's all.
Yay! Shout out to Rebecca. That's our girl. That is our girl. She is just. She puts a smile on her
That's
face
what I
all
just
day
don't
long.
understand. That's the only reason why I don't like this whole fucking independent thing. It's not necessarily bad the person can be independent.
Right.
It's just that the levels
Of independency. Yeah, I
can
got you.
definitely
I got you.
can definitely I don't want to say burden anything, but what's the word I'm thinking of? It can hinder.
The level
it
of
can hinder the
independence
relationship.
that women have can sometimes overshadow the fact that you really are genuinely maybe the best option for them and possibly everything they need. But their mind is so congested with the fact that I've been a boss, I like things my way, nigga ain't gonna tell me shit, you know, thanks to women's rights and feminism and all that shit. So I get it.
So unprofessional.
I did. Listen, oh shit. Well, we're gonna take a commercial break. Hello. My podcast, and he was like, so unprofessional. So I will hit you when I'm done. All right.
Thanks for calling.
Anyways.
So when it comes to that, yeah. Oh, okay. So when it comes to that, like, pause. Just pause. Oh, well, just push it forward. Fuck it. Or lean it forward or something.
And lean back. Remember, y'all,
when it comes to this fucking
we
situation,
made Rebecca. She made a vow that she would have the baddies here next time. So
Yeah,
we're
she
gonna
definitely
make
did.
sure they're here.
Ain't
And
gonna
if
be.
they're not here.
It's not gonna be next week. It'll be the week after. The week
Oh, yeah,
after.
not next week.
Yeah. We got a lot of things to do next week.
We have a busy weekend.
Oh, Lord, jeez.
Everybody's here.
Oh, speaking of that, busy weekend, Rebecca,
Yep.
I have an invite for a +1.
Oh, where are we going?
We're not gonna disclose that right now, but you know
Yeah.
where we're going.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm there then.
Okay, but I have an invite for a +1. If you get what I'm trying to put down, you pick up what I'm trying to put down with you. Okay, that's it. You got it. You got it. You got it. That's all. Back to this now.
I just, like I said,
What we talking about?
independent women,
Yep.
and also independent men can definitely be harmful as well. I've definitely seen fucking niggas. Well, I know.
Okay,
I know.
are you
nigga,
talking about independent scorned men, or are you talking about just?
It wouldn't. It really doesn't matter because even if they were scorned, let's say you've been in that relationship for like 5 years, 10 years, and it wouldn't even matter really, honestly. Once you got to that point when you're comfortable with yourself, when you're comfortable with yourself, then the openings in the relationship, people in the relationships,
sir,
will just
I don't like
keep.
you because you are on the money with that.
It's true
yes,
because
that is me.
once you've been
That
gone
is me.
and out of the loop for so
Yeah.
long, out of a relationship, it's like you're extremely
Yeah, you're
comfortable
numb to it.
without fucking
You're
being in a
numb to it.
relationship.
Damn.
Because I know a nigga right now got fucking a bad bitch in his face. You know, they doing all this shit. They fucking around. They together ish. But they not putting a title on this shit. He don't want to fucking sit here and fucking settle down and fucking be ready for a relationship at this
Why
moment.
not?
Because he's already been, he just got, I think he got his
If
relationship.
he's happy in his relationship, then he should be wanting.
Some people
Right,
just
and that's the
aren't
thing,
meant to
and
be.
that makes sense, right? That makes sense. But when I got to listen and understand, it's just that when he was by himself during the time frame, because he was separated from his ex-wife for a while, But when he was living by himself, he had his finances together. He didn't have to worry about paying for somebody else's food. He didn't have to worry about fucking paying for anybody else's shit.
Well, then she
He's
don't need to
fucking
be with
good.
that nigga.
That's what I'm. No, you saying she.
I'm
He.
saying she.
I understand, but
I'll say,
also
you know what?
saying that in that same sense that you still have the same fucking females do the same exact shit. Women will fucking sit there and they'll keep niggas at an arm distance, even if they know that that person is better for them. They will definitely not do it. They would prefer to go with somebody that they know is going to be a short term because it's more comfortable for them. Before him?
Yeah.
Probably.
Was she looking for somebody?
She probably was, and to me, it seems like she was looking for a relationship. She was looking to be in a relationship.
That's why somebody will hold on to some shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying this.
But if you're that
Can you fix this
person,
camera, baby?
if you're
Or
that
boot,
person-
damn it, Becca.
If you're that person,
Y'all
No, fix
niggas
the camera,
is killing
Becca.
me. Y'all
that
niggas.
is.
Fix the camera, Becca.
Wait,
Yeah.
who is this you're talking about?
If you're that person,
The Swahili for Rebecca,
you're
right?
that person
Okay.
that was taking care of yourself prior to this whole relationship,
Right.
then it shouldn't fucking matter.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Because see, people, when they're alone for a while, they get comfortable with themselves. And when they get comfortable with themselves, that means that the next person that come along, they're not really going to give them that much time or attention. They're going to be like, okay, they're cool, blah, blah, blah.
No
and
cap,
that could be
Rebecca,
on standby.
No cap. I have one right now, who wants to be on the team so bad. Remember the message I had told you about when there was like that? Yep. Whatever happened there.
Plug it up. And turn the light back on. The switch. Yeah, turn the switch on and turn the light on the thing. On the cord. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So
We're having technical difficulties.
A little
if
bit.
you're
But no, listen, Rebecca. Like, no. I just
if you're in a relationship with somebody that is looking for a meal ticket at this point,
I'm not saying that, but
then
I'll say
they're
this.
gonna do anything that they can to fucking make it work.
In reference to what he was saying though about being like an independent man and that feeling, I get what he's saying because I feel the same way. I have one who, in my mind, is a good woman, really is. Caters to everything I need. You know, will be tired as fuck, but will wake up and cook if I need. You know, that kind of shit. That old school traditional.
Does she give
I'm
you
a
the
woman
single money?
for sure if I needed it.
You're
But
not a morning person though.
huh?
You're not a morning person.
Listen, I'm not talking about that right now. All I'm saying is that even though I have everything, like the complete package in a way, I still am not trying to lock it down because, like he said, I'm so sound in my independence. I have loved who I grew to be during that time of just like solitude. So I'm good. She serves a purpose in my life, but the purpose she serves in my life is different than the purpose she wants to serve, if that makes sense. And it's not. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm just being honest about it. Like my independence is.
So you got two options. You got somebody that's already been independent, taking care of their own shit, is gonna be doing everything that they've been already doing and bring you in and take care of you. Or you got another person that, you know what I'm saying, is looking for that person to take care of them because they're not able to do it.
No, I'm
But
not.
yeah,
that's not
even.
exactly.
I don't even look at.
But if you're looking at it for two people that are already have their own shit, two different independent people, right?
The other person don't have it at this point.
But that's not why they're looking for someone all the time.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Are you talking about a certain situation? Or are you talking about in normal
I'm saying
circumstances?
in normal circumstances.
In normal circumstances, how I want to be is if I'm in a relationship or I want to be in a relationship, I want to have my shit on point. And then when
Yes.
I'm in the fucking looking for a woman, I want them to have their own shit on point too. When I was before my previous relationship, well, I'm just saying in the previous relationship that I had before, my thought process was the fact that and all men, we all had the same thought. You know, our job is to take care of our woman. That's exactly what it was from the jump.
Yeah.
It-
That's
we
facts. For all you bitch niggas out there, that's facts.
The bitches that you used to fuck with in the past and shit, you was just fucking around. All right, cool. You did your fucking around. You pick your fucking woman. Well, I'm saying, yeah, but that was in the past.
Stupid at this point because,
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing with your life?
Well, in that sense, we was all young, and when I didn't ever have like the father. I didn't have like a real father figure. I didn't have like the closest relationship with my father at all. But what I got from the relationship that I've seen is that you take care of the woman that you care about. So all the other bitches that I was fucking with, all right, sideline bitches, all right, cool. Then this is the person you gonna fuck with, all right, cool. This is what you do. Take care of them. You fucking make money. You go to work. You do all these different things. Make sure they're feeling comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But those fucking days are not the same anymore.
I'm glad that I have like turned a new leaf, and I'm all about like I'm about that square life. I have turned a new leaf.
I
see you're trying to laugh at that. I feel
like that you've learned, but you got like pieces. You're like it's been like spoon fed to you a little bit.
I don't know what he's talking
about. Because he's
tripping.
We know.
Rebecca, help me out here. He's tripping.
No, we know.
I mean, I agree.
It's like
Rebecca. The moment I needed you, you pulled the rug out from underneath me. I don't know.
Because I feel like that. Like I feel like.
How do you feel about your friend?
My friend. I got a couple at this point with you.
That's another discussion.
I got that joke
That's
now.
Another discussion.
Yo, we're gonna episode 5. That can address what she means by that is nothing, y'all. She's just capping.
Yeah, I
just.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been drinking a little vodka.
She's just capping. But listen.
When it comes to, my friends, like I said, there's definitely one or two ways of how you can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, I feel like, all of me and my friends are very independent. Like before my situation, you know what I'm saying? I had my own shit. I had my own job. I was taking care of my kids. I was doing everything that I needed to do.
Very random, y'all.
I was content with my situation, only for the fact of the matter is like I couldn't find that piece of my happiness at that point. I was okay.
You know what's funny about that? This is so because I know the situation.
Yeah.
So left field with this, but I can recall an incident that transpired where there were fists thrown.
You want to bring the bullshit?
There was a black eye. Listen, there was, and at that moment I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" But listen though, but in that moment, Rebecca, I can recall somebody standing tall and being like, "It's nothing."
Yeah, but at that point it wasn't serious shit.
But that's the Rebecca I met. And the Rebecca I know now are two different people, which is crazy to me because I see so much growth. Yeah. I see a level of maturity that people dream of sometimes. Some people, I know motherfuckers who are 45 years old still living at mama's house type shit.
Well, no, it's just being.
But just like, so the level of maturity I've seen, I love it. And even with my boy, I've seen a level of maturity I did not think would ever even be a factor. Yeah. And I like it because I feel like for me, I can get there at some point. I think because I was married for so long, maybe I'm still scorned. Maybe I'm still dealing with emotional trauma. I don't know. But I have decided, fuck relationships right now. Two people don't need to elope.
You see, that's how a lot of people look at things. Like, but, like when you find your person,
I like it. Kudos to you, Rebecca, for finding your person. Girl. Everybody, give Rebecca some love because she found her person. I like it. I do. I like it. I really do. It makes me want to find that person. I'm not going to lie. I'd be like, damn, this kind of sounds nice. Yeah. This sounds sweet.
I'm a real nigga.
Listen, Rebecca is a real nigga. I will tell you firsthand. Rebecca is a real nigga. I've seen the aftermath of real nigga shit. So I know.
Sometimes you gotta put your real nigga to the side and really accept a lot of things that you probably wouldn't have accepted before. You've done. The fact of the matter that you're in love with a person.
And I had a friend who was on a goddamn roll, and just like with the brakes. What?
Oh.
What the fuck? Hold up, nigga. It's a green light. Why are we stopping? It's a green goddamn light. Why the fuck are we stopping? Yeah, I gotta get out of here. This is my stop. Fuck you mean this is your stop?
You know what I'm saying? But I had that person that just
that's what's up
stepped
though.
into my life. And
Shout out to Love y'all. I know I say a lot of
for
shit.
me, so.
Those of y'all who have seen our episodes know I talk shit and swallow spit all day long. That's what I do. But on some real shit, I'm very traditional, very old school. I still believe in love. I don't think it's just only in fairy tales and fucking Lifetime movies and shit.
I wasn't thinking about that at first. Like, I didn't.
That's what's
believe
up, though.
in love
That's how it
anymore.
is.
You know what I mean? Like, I was over it. I was content. To be honest with you, I was about to go fuck with a whole bitch. Like, I had some
That's
girl,
rare.
yeah, I had
Random
some
as
girl
hell.
in my
Didn't know that.
inbox and
Not really random,
on
but
my
that's
line and
actually
trying
pretty
to
nice.
Really press me or whatever.
I mean, if you want to do that as a guy, I'm not gonna say don't do that.
And that's the fucked up part about that. Well, not necessarily fucked up. I mean,
Where did cat come
no, really, man. No real man is really gonna be like upset about that. Like
I didn't,
the
Listen,
whole.
I
folks.
didn't want a man no more.
Folks, I'm not gonna lie. We gotta wrap this up.
All right. Well, before we wrap this up, dead ass. We got
One more?
We got to do story
Rebecca,
time.
at least we need your arm in here.
We need story time.
Okay, what do you
We
want
need
to hear?
story time. We
Got a
want.
story.
We got to hear like a crazy story
About what?
about anything. There's a crazy story in the past. That's how we're gonna end our shit from now on. We're gonna end this shit with a crazy story.
Like my foursome or my swinger life? Which one?
Hey, I'm not. They're talking about this.
I have swinger life.
I still have a membership.
I've been to a swinger club.
Oh, I've been to many.
Oh, I'm not talking about.
I definitely had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I
Have
love
you
it.
indulged?
I have never indulged.
Oh, I
Well,
have.
you can't say the story if you've
Oh,
indulged.
yeah, I have.
I definitely watched.
Oh yeah, I have.
Oh, I haven't been to that
And
shit.
it
I've
was
had a few
definitely-
people-
it
you know
was
what?
definitely Interesting.
I have a few of my favorite couples. You're like, what the fuck? A few of my favorite couples. So, I had a guy. They lived all the way. We're gonna say south of here.
Okay.
Real south of here.
Okay.
In the nice south.
Okay.
He owned a construction company.
Mm-hmm.
He was an older gentleman. Had him a bad. I don't even like bunnies. Not trying to disrespect the white girls, but it's just not my thing. He had him a bunny. He had him a Lola bunny. We'll say, fuck it.
They're cute.
Now,
I like Lola.
I like Lola too.
when I was out
That
there,
bitch bad. Hella.
well, I'm just saying he had him a bunny, and this
Okay.
one was bad.
I think Lola Bunny was actually black though, to be honest.
Yeah, she
but-
did have a little swag. She had the whole swoop and shit.
Yeah, I
But
Not even just that. I think she had a little booty on her too.
Yeah.
like Jessica Rabbit, she might have
No,
been right.
Jessica
God.
Rabbit was.
Jessica
definitely
Rabbit was black.
That don't.
I don't give a fuck. Them titties, that shape, that bitch was hella black.
And she was quiet, so she
Yeah,
could have been black.
they was all cute.
Yeah, she
Now-
was talking.
So I got hit up one day like, oh hey, the girl hit me,
Mm-hmm.
right? And she was like, oh yeah, so I'm, we're going back and forth. She was like, oh yeah, so we're going to come through. I think it was like a Saturday or something. I was like, all right, cool. So she gave me the Addy. She dropped the dot. Actually, this is before I dropped the dot, but whatever.
Mhm.
She sent me the address.
Right.
So I go and I'm like, damn, it's a nice ass house. This shit is big as fuck. And I go knock on the door and the dude comes out and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be weird as fuck. He had a whole ass drink in his hand. He's like, oh, hey, are you blah, blah, blah? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, cool. She's upstairs. All right. So I walk in and they had one of those upstairs where like you could see like it was a balcony or the stairs in the balcony. She was standing on the balcony right there. And I look up at this bitch and I'm like, God damn. Man. But I'm looking at him like, sir, what is your intention?
All right.
Didn't matter. He's like, well, hey, you two have fun. I'm going to go watch TV. This nigga had Sports Center on in the den, I guess it was, the den.
Well,
You
they
saw
have
the
dens. Rich people have dens.
Yeah, he was in the den watching it, right?
Okay.
So she comes downstairs and grabs me, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I just don't know. This is all new.
Right.
Nigga, I went in there murking. Nigga, I'm in there thrashing. I'm putting my best foot forward because I want him to hear the damage that's being done to his wife, girl. Whoever.
That's the thing?
Nigga,
Yeah,
is it
it's
a
a thing.
thing, bro?
It
this
is a
nigga
thing.
was chilling.
Here's
When I
the
left,
thing.
he was like, all right, have a good day.
Listen.
She was
There
bad.
are people out there, there's men out there that want to watch.
Yeah.
That just
He's
wants
not the first
to watch.
one. He wasn't the first one. He wasn't the first one.
See, I'm very
particular? Reserved?
I don't like people being able to hear me.
Oh, nigga, I
Yeah,
went.
want people- yeah,
Listen, I got a whole
There's
ass.
been times where I didn't give a fuck, honestly, because I just been fucked up enough to where I'm just like, fuck it, it's happening.
Right?
But I'm definitely, I would say reserved.
Okay,
That's nice.
that's funny that you talk about that. It's funny you
So
talk
next
about
time
that.
you tune into the podcast, y'all, make sure you favorite us, you like us.
I'm just trying to say.
We're not doing that.
No,
We're not
no,
doing
no,
that.
I just
No,
wanna-
no, no, no.
I just
We're not
wanted
doing
to
that. We're not doing
contribute
that.
the way
Flo,
that
we're
you
not
address
doing
that.
that.
It's like
We're
you
not
didn't
doing
address the
We're
whole
not
fucking
doing
like.
We're not doing that.
You just
Y'all,
addressed the
Hey,
loudness.
this
That's
your boy,
funny.
Mac, the one and only, the Mac without the Roni, my boy Flo. He up in here.
Yeah.
No making it do what it do. Rebecca behind the scenes, making it happen. We love her. Shout out to Rebecca. Okay. Tune in next time because listen, I'm gonna come with something so wicked.
Come with it then.
I got to go to work. Even though I'm working right now, I got obligations. I know.
And then we also got to fuck around and get these bitches in here too. So
Rebecca, you have an assignment.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
We don't want to be disappointed now.
Okay.
So next time,
I actually already tried
hell,
to get one,
we
and
might do the
she said, no,
podcast.
she ain't podcast
Hey,
ready, but you
listen,
know what?
we might do the podcast from the function for all I give a fuck. I don't give a
You
fuck.
want to do one?
we could do that.
Does the brown bear shit in the woods and wipe his ass with a white rabbit? Yes, he does. So, we just might do that.
You know what? Tune in. It's a Misdelivered podcast.
Bam.
Got my nigga Flo,
Mac.
cause I'm the badass nigga. My nigga Mac without the Roni, and the sexy ass motherfucking Becca over here. And you don't see what she got on, but nigga, we see. You feel me? Hey, holla us next
Not
time,
for nothing,
nigga.
y'all. I wish y'all had our eyes.
All right? Feel me? Shit.
Yes.
Even a cat can see, nigga.
Yeah. She ain't left yet. He ain't left yet. Oh, that piece of done. You better take that out right now.